lads, what's the crack? Spider here. Silence. I put my helmet on, the headset on, not my helmet, before I adjusted the old hair bag, as they call it. Lads, the Batman Trailer 3 is here, right? I'm going to try and speak slower, because everybody that knows me on Twitch, they can understand me. They're used to me by now, but some people aren't used to me when I speak on places like YouTube or do reaction videos. I need to articulate myself more. No, I need to slow myself down just a little bit, because Irish people speak fast because we think fast. You're just too slow to keep up. Alright, I'm done insulting you. Right, lads, the Batman Trailer 3. This is going to be my reaction to it. I found a 4K UHD one to tickle my fancy. I hope it is. I start playing this and something completely different comes up, I'm going to be going looking. And this would be a terrible start to the video. Right, what do I want to see? I want to see a little more of Paul Dano, right, as the Riddler. I've seen enough of Colin Farrell not to be ruined anymore. I get it. He's going to be comedic playoff, but also like a nasty Weasley piece of shit at the same time. I get it. The makeup work is fantastic in it. Everything I've seen so far is fantastic in it. I want to see a little bit more interaction rather than kissy-lovey between Batman and Catwoman. And I want to see a hint of Bruce Wayne. I want to see a bit more of, let's say, a longer scene, slightly longer scene of a Batman scene, maybe if it's combat or maybe it's something else, because it's great that it does all these cuts, but I just want to get a taste of the palette of the way it's going to go, right? Just a little taste. So just give me that like 3 to 4.5 seconds of just one scene, and if it's just kind of blinking for a second and then going, just 3 to 4.5, and I'll be happy with that. I want to see interaction with other people in the DC universe as well. A little bit more of Alfred. I want to see how they bounce off each other, or maybe the the actual movie will surprise us. I don't know. We will see. And I just want to see more of Robert Pattinson's acting chops, because, well, not of that, because I've watched him in previous things. Lads, I'll tell you one thing, that dude is a fantastic actor. Do not base him on Twilight. If you're watching this video and you've only watched him in Twilight, there's no point in watching it, because you're only going to go in with the mindset to Batman of a Robert Pattinson Twilight actor. That's not him. It's not him when he was in Harry Potter, any of these things, right? You need to go in here with the mindset of everything that he's done since, right up to Tenet. and they've been fantastic performances on his behalf, to be honest with you. You know, he can go from method to you know, let's just say he can spring to different various forms of acting chops, as they would say. Lads, you'll have to forgive me, because it is 1:15 a.m. over here. I've only spotted that the trailer dropped, and it dropped like 5 hours ago. I have seen nothing. I've been sitting there doing FIFA Pro stuff all night with the lads for a bit of comedy banter on the channel. But yeah, I want to see, look, I want to see a bit of everything from Battinson, as they're calling him in this, right? Ben Affleck, fantastic actor as Batman. I just don't think the character was given enough. Batman v Superman, shown to kick absolute ass in that highlighted showing. I hated him in Josh Whedon's version. He destroyed Batman for me. This dude should never be let near Batman again. And I liked him again in Zack Snyder's version. Although, you know, I'd like to see him get back to his darker roots in movies going forward, if he's ever going to come back into that role again. If not, please find a way to get this kind of Batman storyline into the arc, or so to speak, right? Right. I suppose we better get to go and look at this trailer, and I'll stop waffling on for a bit. I paused it at 4 seconds. It says it's 2:44. I don't know how long the actual thing is. I'll have to be careful in case something pops up at the end or whatever. But I just don't want to get copyright struck on this, and I will be talking throughout the video. Just kind of, you know, pointing out things that I see or I recognize or whatever. It'd be cool if, because I know, I hope they play this Paul Dano Riddler as an absolute genius, and completely dark but casual as hell. So that'd be pretty cool, you know. So in that, um, I wonder if they'll throw some other hints of Riddler. And like I really enjoyed the 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 way they portrayed Riddler in the Arkham series games. You know, I liked how Batman had to go to these places, and you know there was graffiti everywhere, and you could tell it was the Riddler's work and that kind of stuff. Like, you know, I like that kind of stuff. It just gives it's almost, how would I say it? Almost Batman Returns kind of thing. You know, what's his name that does that? He did the Corpse's Bride and, you know, Edward Scissorhands. All that. What's his bloody name? I forget it. It'll come to me in a second. But um, yeah, I like that kind of palette on Batman. I think it gave it a good comic book but realistic feel as well. But anyway, let's go, lads. This is the Batman trailer 3 reaction from my end, and hopefully it kicks ass, lads. I'm really looking forward to this. Please leave a like and subscribe. But mainly if you're over on Twitch, that's where I mostly do everything. I only do all the football stuff over here on the Spider LFC channel and the Kitman. This is my Spider Gaming channel that was there for just like videos years ago. But if you want to see what I do normally, I do a lot of horror based, survival game based. I even do first person shooters. I used to be top of the world in Call of Duty 4 back in the day, and also I've been thereabouts #1 in various other multiplayer games down through the years. But not to name some of this because I don't know how it works on YouTube. Anyway, come and see me on Twitch. All right, Irish Spider Guy. It's somewhere up here, I think. Okay, yeah. All right, this is it, lads. Batman trailer 3. Let's go. All right. Whoo-wee! The sound of that engine.
Sorry. I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
Oh. Whoa.
You know, you really could be doing more for this city.
Really could be doing more for this city.
He has a history of philanthropy, but as far as I can tell, you're not doing anything.
Okay, so Bruce is not doing much for his city since coming back as Batman, is he? So he's been a little distracted, love.
The Riddler is asking for you. The killer left
Wow.
for Batman.
He's been contacted. Well, we knew that for the first couple of trailers. With the creepy glasses.
Riddler's latest.
How are you doing? How are you doing, love?
Stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
Anything about serious.
Okay, so I'm liking the chemistry between you know, Batman and Catwoman in this. And we're seeing a little bit of Alfred. Bruce looks so intense even as Bruce Wayne. Like Pattinson, he looks so intense, doesn't he?
That's what we call a city. You're part of this too. How am I part of this?
Okay, you're a part of this too, and how am I a part of this is a little different from the other trailers, so they've used different takes. Right.
Years. Lied to me, Alfred. We all have our scars, Bruce.
He said, Alfred, you lied to me all these years.
He's involved in this? No, he's not involved.
How do you know? He's a vigilante.
He's the vigilante motherfucker.
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
I got 9 of them. I'm liking this. I'm liking the
It can be cruel, poetic, or blind. But when it's denied, it's your violence. You
Where
may
did you
find.
see? Justice.
Justice.
Hey! Lads, I'm fucking brilliant at puzzles and riddles.
Let's get into some trouble.
Oh, look at that shot. I want to see longer scenes. Oh, hit that. Schmack. Crack. Bang. Wallop. Get the fuck over there. Oh, that's a gorgeous shot. That is a lovely shot. Continuous the whole way over. The camera's getting closer and closer to him as I went over. Don't start. I thought something was going to start automatically. Lads, that last shot there with it did skip a bit to Celine and came back, but the movement of him, taking out all those fellas with guns and then smack bang wallop is all I wanted to see pop up on the screen just for the crack. Do you know what I mean? Lads, we're watching that again. We have to watch that again. How about me getting the riddle right? Paul Dano, do a better job, bud. I got your riddle. You know what I mean? It gave me what I asked for so far, lads. I'm going to look at it there now again, but it gave me what I asked for so far, which is pretty much I wanted to see one longer scene of, bats added a small, but I said just 3 or 4 seconds. I did say it, just that 3 or 4 seconds, and I'll be happy. It gave me more with him interaction in Catwoman. I want to see more with him as Bruce Wayne. It looks like, because this is like year 1 heading into year 2 Batman, so this is year 2 Batman, that Bruce is forgetting his duties as Bruce, for his family and the name, and he's, just so focused on the mission of Batman and what Batman is. So I like how much of a distraction Catwoman is going to seem to be to him in this, to drag him back from that kind of psychosis area of just being in that lonely, negative space that he's in that first year or so as Batman, and that dark place. Like, he's obviously done a lot of damage to people. If you read any of the comics, so he's brutal, then, and he gets brutal again when he gets older, when he just gives up on humanity, really, and he just goes dark, ultra dark. But anyway, I digress. I'm not going into the comics and the that side of things. But so far, lads, I am loving the shit out of this. This looks fan-bloody-tastic. I'm gonna be honest with you. If this lives up to the hype, like, don't get me wrong, lads, I love Batfleck as Batman. I was saying it earlier, but I think Joss Whedon kind of ruined what Zack Snyder created in that for me a little bit. Where I couldn't get it back even in the Snyder cut, because at that stage he was focused on the mission of just, in his mind, he wanted to find a way to save Superman. But and I get that, and I still love that arc of it as well. But I want to see this dark, really. This is pretty much like a horror, lads. This is a thriller horror almost, with action. So the people were writing what they're saying about it being maybe like 7 or something like that, But look, let's watch it again, and then I'll give a reaction, because there might be some things that I've missed as I'm thinking about a previous scene. I might have missed it in the next scene, because one track minded and all that. More green. Sip of tea. I made a cup of tea for myself, lads.
Bruce Wayne.
Sorry.
I wouldn't be bothering you here, but your people keep telling me you're unavailable.
Okay. She's insistent. Is she like...
You really could be doing more for this city.
Is she like a journalist, if she's at a thing like this?
Your family has a history of philanthropy,
But then using it for a good means, a good reason. Scrack, we've seen this before. Oh, that's a view. That's a view from the back of the Batmobile. Look at the flips. How are you not dead, Penguin?
The Riddler is asking for you.
It's because he's 3 foot nothing in, and he fell between the car seat and the fucking steering wheel. Creepy glasses guy. How's it going, bye?
Riddler's latest. All about the Waynes. If we don't stand up, no one will.
You got a lot of cats.
I think
She's got a fuckload of cats.
the bat and the cat. It's got a nice ring.
New friend of yours?
I'm not so sure.
Oh.
I'm just here to unmask
Sexual tension.
the cesspool we call a city. You're part of this too.
How am I about this?
Oh, he was there when he was caught.
Oh, you're really not as smart as I thought you
That's not going to be Paul Dano. Because if Batman's there, he's going to see him laying down. It's not going to be the same guy. Oh, the thing. So I was saying, I wanted it to look like did I say that in the last part of this clip? I don't know, but it's just surprised me again. It looks like from the Arkham Asylum series. It looks fantastic.
What are you hiding?
Selena, don't throw your life away.
Don't worry, honey. I got 9 of them.
I got 9. I love that line. Yeah. Who did he save?
Poetic
I got this.
But when it's denied,
Paul Daniel, you're gonna have to do better. Matt Reeves just gonna have to do better. I got that riddle.
The answer's yes.
Craig.
Come on, Vengeance.
Oh,
Get us in trouble.
well, that was him in the hood there as well. Crack. Look at this. Crack. He's still fighting. She's kicking off. Smack. Whack. Crack. Walk through you. Hello. He does the old side turn. How's it going, camera? That's fantastic, lads. I get excited. I know I do. I get a little bit like sarcastically excited, but it's all in good just because I love these characters with an absolute passion. You have no idea. He's right above me here. Where are you? Right there. Right. And then Soups is right down below me there. If you haven't seen this, there he is. You know, in all his glory. Right there. So they're everywhere. I've got them everywhere here, lads. So that's the Batman Trailer 3 reaction. Lads, I'm looking forward to the shit out of this. I'm telling you now, I'm looking forward to the absolute shit out of this. It says March 4th there, but I think it's March 3rd here in Ireland. So, so yeah, look, I can't wait for this, really. I'll be honest with you. It's just gonna blow the shit out of early 2022. Which is literally 3 days away. This trailer came out like 6 hours ago, something like that. I'm way behind it. So I was playing FIFA Pro with the lads, and yeah, so if you didn't know, I'm a gamer, and I'm mostly over on Twitch at Irish Spider Guy, right up there somewhere, as I pointed out earlier. But yeah, just like come and find me doing shit over there. I've been number one in the world in a few different games. And when it comes to even FPS shooters and stuff like that, you mostly these days find me playing a lot of open world games, interactive games, especially stuff with because I find that I enjoy my niche of interacting with people live in games. So, you know, proximity chat now and stuff like that, you know. So you'll find me playing a lot of PUBG, a lot of First Class Trouble at the moment. So like I'm on the top of the world in that as personaid in that game. So I like winding people up and, you know, get them to go raging at me in certain ways, shapes or form. But there's characters on that game. It's a fantastic game and I love it to bits. So anyway, check me out in all these places, lads. Leave a like and subscribe here, as they say. You know, you don't use this too often, but I'd like to be able to use this for trailer reactions on this channel. I also deal with sports with Spider LFC to do with Liverpool Football Club, and I do watch alongs, which we'll be doing tomorrow night on that channel. And we also have a channel called The Kitmen, which is also based around football and sports, but it is mainly me and a buddy of mine, and there's a lot of comedy sketches and stuff like that. And we bring in other fans of different clubs to have their say in their club and stuff like that, whilst taking the absolute piss out of them. Right? That's what it is, banter, like, you know. But look, be sure to like all of those and subscribe to all of those, because you have nothing else better to be doing your day than coming over and talking to me and seeing me in my big hairiness over there. All right. So look, I appreciate a lot of you. You go sleepy bye-byes now. All right. Good luck, lads. Good luck. Good luck, I said.